My beloved child, listen carefully. This is not a coincidence. The moment you saw this message, heaven aligned time itself. It is 9:31 p.m., the hour of divine interception. You were meant to hear this right now. God has been watching the storms in your spirit, the quiet cries you've hidden from everyone, and tonight, He sends me, Archangel Michael, to deliver his final warning before the shift begins. There is something moving in the unseen. You felt it, the strange restlessness, the pressure in your chest, the moments where your soul whispers, "Something's coming." That's not fear. That's your spirit being awakened. Because tomorrow, something unexpected will rise, and if you ignore this message, it could break the chain of blessings that was written for you since birth. My child, heaven is speaking through these words. Every letter you're hearing right now carries the frequency of light. Do not scroll. Do not skip. Because once this moment passes, the window closes. You see, God's mercy is infinite, but His timing is sacred, and right now, you are standing at the edge of that time. You've been tested lately. Betrayal. Delay. Financial struggle. People you trusted turning cold. It wasn't random, it was a purification. You were being separated from energies that couldn't go where God is taking you next. But before the breakthrough, the warning always comes, because light must confront darkness one last time. And that's what 9:31 p.m. means. It's heaven's alert, the final chance to shift your path. Angels are marking those who are awake, those who are listening. The others will sleep through the signs, wondering why doors closed suddenly, why they felt lost without reason. But not you, my child. You were chosen to hear this message, because your destiny is still alive, but it needs your awareness. Breathe. Feel that pressure in your chest soften. That's not fear, that's your spirit remembering who you are. God says, if you listen tonight, I will rewrite what was meant to destroy you tomorrow. There's an energy being released right now, a protection that will shield you before dawn. But it activates only through awareness and obedience. You must stay still and receive this. You must not doubt. Tomorrow, the world will shift in small, invisible ways, but for you, it will be divine realignment. The plans of the enemy will fail. The trap that was set will collapse. The loss that was meant for you will turn into gain. My beloved child, listen again, this is our last hope to save you from what was unseen. Don't take this message lightly. Heaven is counting on your response. Speak these words before midnight, I am covered by divine light. No weapon formed against me shall stand. When you do, your angels will move. Your destiny will bend back into alignment. And when tomorrow comes, the thing that was meant to break you, will bless you instead. My child, the night is not over yet. Heaven is still watching you breathe, still counting every second of your hesitation. The angels are standing near your window, whispering the same truth over and over: do not turn away now. Because in this very hour, destinies are being sealed. And yours, my beloved, is hanging between light and darkness. Something has already begun moving around you. You may not see it, but the air has changed. The silence feels heavier, doesn't it? That's because heaven has drawn its sword, and I, Archangel Michael, am holding it for you. Every doubt you've carried, every tear you never showed, every fear that tried to bury your faith, they have been noticed. You are not forgotten. You are being fought for. Listen carefully. Tomorrow's danger is not what you think. It's not a storm or a loss, it's a decision. The unseen test of your soul. A moment will come where you'll be asked to trust even when nothing makes sense. When you'll feel completely alone. And in that silence, you must remember this night, this message, because this is where your armor was given to you. Do you feel that chill down your spine right now? That's the moment your spirit is remembering heaven's presence. The energy flowing through your hands, the sudden calm in your heartbeat, that is your sign. Your angels are touching you, marking you with divine recognition. You are being sealed under protection, so that no plan of darkness can cross the threshold of your life. God says, if only my child knew what I've already canceled on their behalf. There were traps being written against your name, contracts of delay, of pain, of loss, but heaven just erased them. Right now, your timeline is being rewritten. The impossible is being rearranged in your favor. But, my child, there's something you must do before the clock strikes midnight. You must forgive. You must release the name that still burns in your memory. Because holding on to it chains your miracle to yesterday's pain. Let it go, not because they deserve peace, but because you deserve freedom. The angels can't deliver blessings to clenched fists. Open your hands. Let God fill them with what was meant for you all along. You are being prepared for something greater, not punishment, but rebirth. Heaven does not warn to scare you, it warns to transform you. And when the morning light touches your window, you'll feel it, the shift, the renewal, the peace that passes all understanding. Hold your heart steady. Do not doubt the words you've heard tonight. For even as you listen, archangels surround your name in light. And before dawn, the very thing that was meant to end you, will bow before you in surrender. My beloved child, time is moving faster now. You can feel it, can't you? The world feels louder, yet inside you there's a silence that speaks louder than any voice. That silence is heaven preparing to reveal what has been hidden. You are standing in the most fragile, sacred space between endings and beginnings. One wrong thought could reopen old wounds, but one act of faith could open a lifetime of miracles. I need you to listen to me, not with your ears, but with your soul. Everything around you is shifting, rearranging itself to align with what you prayed for, even the things that look like chaos. God is not punishing you, He is positioning you. You asked for peace, and so He removed people who kept you restless. You asked for love, and He broke the cycle that was draining your spirit. You asked for abundance, and He took away what looked stable but wasn't sacred. That's why it hurts right now. That's why you feel detached from everything familiar. Because the version of you that once survived pain is dying, and the version that walks with angels is being born. My child, something divine is happening in the background. There's a paper written with your name in heaven, a decree being signed by God's own light. It carries one word: restoration. Everything that was stolen, delayed, or blocked is now being redirected to you. I can see it, golden threads connecting your name to doors that were once shut. You think you lost time, but heaven says time is being multiplied for you. But you must not give up now. Because when the blessing gets closer, darkness becomes desperate. You'll notice it: people testing your peace, sudden anxiety for no reason, dreams that feel too vivid. It's not coincidence. It's the last resistance of what's leaving your life. Don't fight back. Don't react. Just breathe and say, I am divinely protected. Nothing can harm what heaven has chosen. The light around you is increasing, child. Even as you listen, angels are moving across your path, clearing debris from your destiny. There's someone you will meet soon, not by chance, but by divine appointment. They will speak a simple phrase, and you'll feel chills run through your body because you'll know heaven sent them. That moment will be your confirmation that the message you're hearing now was real all along. You are not in danger, you are in transition. And God's final warning wasn't to terrify you. It was to awaken the sleeping warrior within you. Because when the clock hits the divine hour tomorrow, you will not face destruction, you will face recognition. The universe will finally see you as heaven sees you. Stay alert, my beloved. Keep your faith louder than your fear. And remember, what's coming next is not a test, it's your deliverance. My child, stay where you are and listen. The veil is thinner tonight than it has ever been. Heaven is not far, it's closer than your next breath. Every heartbeat echoes through the realms above, carrying your name like a song the angels never stopped singing. The reason you feel this pull, this strange awareness in your spirit, is because something sacred is aligning, and it has your destiny written all over it. You've walked through fire that no one saw. You've smiled when your soul was breaking. You've kept faith when everything around you told you to quit. And because of that, God has marked you for restoration beyond reason. But to reach it, you must stay awake through this moment. There is a sound in the atmosphere, a warning and a promise, happening at the same time. The warning is for those who ignored the call, who silenced their spirit with distraction. But you, my beloved, you are different. You answered the whisper. You opened your heart. That's why heaven is speaking to you directly. The light surrounding you right now is real. You might even feel warmth, a tingling across your hands or the back of your neck. That's not imagination. That's your spirit stepping into divine frequency. Listen closely. The enemy thought your delay would destroy your belief. But delay was just disguise, a sacred stall while angels rebuilt the foundation beneath you. There were blessings too heavy for your old structure to hold. That's why things collapsed. That's why people left. Because heaven had to empty the room before your miracle could enter. And now, it's entering. Slowly, powerfully, silently. You won't need to chase it this time. It will recognize you. The right doors will open without knocking. The right people will find you without searching. And the very thing that once rejected you will now request your presence. But be wise, my child. When light expands, shadows fight to stay. You will notice strange tension, sudden memories, unexpected calls from the past. Do not return. Do not answer. The past is not calling to reconnect, it's calling to reclaim. Guard your peace like a sacred temple. Speak softly to your spirit, I choose what heaven chooses for me. Tonight, as the hour draws near, kneel in stillness. Let tears fall if they must. Each one is cleansing your timeline of every curse, every lie, every limit placed upon you. Feel that? That trembling inside you? That is your spirit preparing for ascension. God says, tell my child, the storm was never meant to drown them. It was meant to reveal they could walk on water. That's why you're still standing. That's why this message found you at this exact time. Because tomorrow, as dawn breaks, your life will shift in ways no human hand can stop. Stay anchored in light. Hold your faith like fire in the dark. And when you wake tomorrow, remember this moment, for it was the hour heaven decided that nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, something divine is unfolding as you listen. The air around you has changed again, can you feel it? That gentle pressure, that invisible warmth wrapping your chest like light? That is heaven's confirmation. The message has reached your soul, and your angels are now activating around you. I can see them, wings open, blades drawn, surrounding your name like a fortress. You are no longer standing in uncertainty. You are standing in the middle of a miracle being written in real time. Do not be afraid of the silence that follows tonight. It is not emptiness. It is the sound of heaven working quietly on your behalf. The divine realm does not shout, it whispers in vibration. That's why you've been seeing strange numbers, hearing your name in moments of stillness, feeling goosebumps at random, those are not coincidences, my child. They are signals. The unseen world is now communicating directly with your heart. And yet, there's one last battle happening inside you. The battle between surrender and control. You've been trying to fix what was never yours to fix. You've been holding timelines, trying to make sense of delays, forcing answers out of closed doors. But God says, it's not delay, it's divine rearrangement. Everything you thought was lost was actually being moved into divine order. You didn't lose, you were being led. Breathe deeply. Feel how your chest expands. That's your spirit reclaiming space that fear once occupied. You are no longer the same soul who began this journey. Heaven has been chiseling away your pain, not to break you, but to reveal what was buried beneath it, your true essence, your divine authority. There's a prophecy over your life that's about to unfold. A divine contract signed long before your birth. It says that in your lifetime, you will be the vessel through which others awaken. Your voice, your story, your energy, they will heal people who never met you. This is why your pain was so deep. Because only those who have bled in silence can speak light into others' darkness. And now, heaven is preparing to display you. But not as the broken one, not as the lost one, not as the forgotten one, but as the chosen one who never gave up. The energy of 9:31 p.m. still lingers. That hour marked your spiritual resurrection. Every second since then has been guided, coded, designed for your elevation. The danger that was spoken of, it was never meant to harm you physically. It was meant to awaken you spiritually. To shake you from the sleep of disbelief and remind you that the supernatural is real, that angels are real, that your connection to the divine cannot be severed by anything or anyone. Right now, I, Archangel Michael, speak this truth over you: no curse shall touch you. No storm shall drown you. No delay shall deny you. No shadow shall dim your light. Heaven is sealing your name in divine gold. You are protected beyond measure. The storm has passed, and from its ashes, your destiny rises. My child, when you wake tomorrow, do not look for signs in the sky, look within. The light you've been waiting for is already burning inside your chest. That is where heaven lives now, in you. And as long as that light stays alive, no darkness can ever win again. My beloved child, this is the moment heaven has been leading you to. The winds have quieted, the fire has passed, and now there is only stillness, sacred, golden stillness. Can you feel it? The weight that once pressed against your chest is gone. The air feels lighter, your heartbeat calmer, your thoughts no longer racing. That's because the battle is over. The angels have finished their work, and victory now wears your name. You stood when others fell. You believed when logic screamed at you to give up. That single act of faith rewrote your destiny. Tonight, the heavens bow not in pity, but in honor. You have crossed the threshold, my child. The old timeline, the one filled with delay, heartbreak, fear, has collapsed. You are stepping into divine alignment, where everything that belongs to you begins to return effortlessly. Listen closely, in the next sunrise, signs will begin to appear. A message, a call, a gentle encounter that feels strangely familiar. That will be your confirmation, the moment heaven winks at you and says, "You made it." The things that once frightened you will now serve you. The people who doubted you will watch in silence as grace rewrites your story. The doors that rejected you will open as if they were waiting all along. You will not have to chase anymore. You will attract by existing in your light. Because now, your energy carries divine authority, the mark of one who has been touched by heaven and returned whole. God says, "My child has endured enough. Now I will bless them in ways that make the pain make sense." So breathe. Smile. Release the fear of what's next. You are already living in your miracle. And as the final words of this message echo through your spirit, know this: Archangel Michael will walk beside you from this night forward. No shadow shall overtake you. No fear shall command you. No weapon shall reach you. For your story is no longer about survival, it's about rebirth. The warning became protection. The danger became direction. And you, my beloved child, became the proof that divine light never fails. Now go in peace. The time of fear has ended, and the era of miracles has begun.